Welcome back to Techy Expert. I'm Alisha Chandrakar, and today I have a very fascinating personality with me whose name is Yash Mehta. He is the CA, he is an entrepreneur, and he is a co-founder of Farmse. So Yash, welcome to Techy Expert.
Hi, thank you for inviting us. And I have been following this page for quite some time, and I'm grateful that you invited us for this special session that we are going to hold today.
Thank you, Yash. So Yash, firstly, I want you to explain our audience what Farmse is all about.
So, Farmse greenobazaar is the company that we run. It's based out of Ahmedabad. It's a platform for anything and everything that a family needs to live an organic, sustainable, and a healthy life. So we sell products ranging from morning dairy, your vegetables, fruits, to your toothbrush, as well as cosmetics, all spices, and anything that is required in the kitchen. So we sell a lifestyle that anybody needs to live a life that our parents or grandparents have lived, and we've forgotten it in our city life. So we are a platform for aggregating all the things that a family needs to live a healthy and organic.
Okay, that's really amazing. So what is the story behind Farmse? Like, how did you came up with this name?
So Farmse, basically Raj and me, both of us are chartered accountants, and we finished our studies from Bombay. And while I was like, Raj is a foodie and I have been a fitness freak, health freak since my childhood. So both of us were exploring something, and while I was in Europe and US traveling, I saw a lot of craze among organic products in those countries. And I came back and I saw the realities of the farms around our city where we were staying. I was shocked to see that nobody knows about organic. Everybody was practicing with chemicals, pesticides, or some or the other thing that harms our body. And another shocking point was we as consumers, my family or anybody for that matter, nobody was caring as to where our food is coming from. Everybody was concerned about the kind of car that you want to buy, kind of t-shirt that I want to wear. Like everybody would go for branded things in those areas. But the sabji or the fruits that we still buy comes from the thela walas who is not taken care of कि वो कहाँ से आ रहा है, how it is grown, how it is processed and everything. So we saw a gap here in the market wherein we saw that now people are aware about what is organic, and there is a need in the market where people in the urban areas especially are looking for good food and better services in that area. So we started exploring. We went to Ahmedabad because there is an organization called Shrishti there who is working for organic farmers since 2 and 3 decades. So we started volunteering there. We started looking for organic farms around and what's happening in India. We visited a lot of exhibitions. We visited a lot of farmers. And with Shrishti, we learned how they verify whether a farmer is organic or not. Because for them, it has been a work of so many years that they have that expertise. So we learned from them and we realized and came to know that India has the highest number of organic farmers across the globe.
Right.
Though the consumption is lower in India, it is highest. US and Europe, India has the highest number of organic farmers. And that is when we realized Indian market also needs to have these options available locally. And we started sourcing vegetables and fruits from the farmers that we had gathered and made connections while we were in Shrishti. We started supplying it in Ahmedabad. Then people started asking for more. We kept on adding things in the portfolio. And today, here we are after almost 3 years into the operation. 3 stores in Ahmedabad, catering all across India through our platform, greenobazaar, serving 2 cities, serving major cities of Ahmedabad, Gujarat within a 2 days delivery. So yeah, that is the journey.
Okay, that's really amazing. So how do you make sure that you are ahead of your competitors? Because there are more companies that are providing organic products.
So when we started, as I told you, most of the companies, when we started, for example, all the big names in the industry, they were doing non-perishables. By non-perishables like wheat, rice, flours, dals. Nobody was majorly into vegetables and fruits. And if we see the contamination level, after milk, vegetables and fruits are one of the most contaminated commodity in our food diet. So then we thought that since most of the big companies are not catering to fresh produce, let's start with it. So that became a USP itself because people were looking for it and they were not finding it in the big companies. We started with vegetables and fruits, and that's still till date. For example, our fruits, for that matter, our mangoes, Ratnagiri mangoes that we've sourced in those 3 years, they are a very special part of our customers' orders because people have kept that faith for 3 years and we have been very transparent. So when we started, we were clear with 3 A's of the industry: authenticity, affordability, and accessibility. So by authenticity, while you hear the word organic yourself, for that matter, the first question that comes to your mind is, how can I trust whether something is organic or not? So we wanted to cater to that thing by keeping the things utmost transparent. So while we were with Srishti, the farmers that we met, we thought of bringing those practices with the people. So we coined a very unique event. It was called Farm Pay, Farm Save. So we took people on the farms. The families that were consuming our products were taken on the farms. We showed them the farms. We showed them what is organic, how it is practiced, what this farmer is doing, which is different from other farms. This ensured two-way check. People, like the farmer, met the people who were consuming his food, so he felt a little more proud. He was more encouraged to practice organic. And other than that, people also now, since they've seen the farm already, whenever they pass through that route, or randomly they kept checking themselves whether the farmer is actually practicing organic or not. And it is not just for that one day of event. It is, like they have that random check. It has happened actually that customers, while passing by, because they know the farm location, now they've actually gone to the farm. So that event helped a lot for people to get trust. Yeah, these people are keeping things transparent. And other than that, for us, our internal checks, we regularly check the soil samples, because even though, say, if you're claiming that your farm is organic, but in case you've used pesticides, the residues would come into the soil, because the pesticides will ultimately fall on the soil. So soil testing is one. Then we rely mostly on the certified organic farmers, or through farmers which practice ZBNF or other such methods, which fall into the natural farming category. Then we also do our random checking of samples in the Gujarat laboratory that we have in Ahmedabad. So that is on the authenticity part. Accessibility, we were available on all the modes. So people can order through WhatsApp, through online, through our store, offline, online, all the models. Farmse on wheels, which is like a moving vehicle, that was also available. So we made it very easy for the people to go. You'll find it somewhere near and you can order. Affordability is the third factor which we catered, that we from start we have farmers always had more expectation that if they are growing organic, they have to expect more. And we had to explain the farmers also that if this is way how it is done, then it will be very difficult for the consumers to buy. So we explained a little bit to them, and a little bit on the consumer side. So that awareness helped a lot to bridge that gap of affordability. Of course, organic is a little premium to the normal produce, but yeah, we brought it to a logical pricing and not something very exuberant. So that is how our USPs were maintained. And till then, like in COVID, we couldn't do any much of the event, but now again, we've started farmers market. So now, since people are not ready to travel, we organize farmers market in the city itself. So we had 2 events last month. We are doing 19th December, another event in one of the biggest clubs of Ahmedabad. So that is how we ensure that people keep meeting our farmers and the grassroots entrepreneurs, and then they know that where is the produce.
Okay, that's really amazing and interesting, and you're doing something really different from others. I totally agree with that. So, do you think that pandemic has actually helped you or to grow organic product, because people are becoming more health conscious and now they want safety and more hygiene?
Of course, like I would say we were very lucky and we were at a very right time. We started our first store just 6 months before COVID, and we've not stopped after that. We were never off for a single day in the pandemic because we fall into essentials. And of course, like the health trend after the pandemic has picked up a lot. Now people are more attentive towards what they are eating, because that feeling of aaj hai kal nahi hai has gathered into everybody. So everybody is like, let's eat the best of what is available, and they have started paying attention to their own health, and everybody wants to eat better. So it has played a good role, and now we are seeing a surge in demand of organic products as well post pandemic.
Okay. So, what has so far surprised you in this industry?
The surprising factor for me, when we started with Ahmedabad, Ahmedabad is a city which loves food. It's a city where people like to eat a lot, for that matter. And we've always heard that ladies in Ahmedabad are very price sensitive, or guju, for that matter, like selling in this city would be difficult. But the support that we've got from the city, frankly, I'll tell you, like I thought we could never have been at a better place. So I guess the surprise element for us has been whatever we had planned, that we'll go this way or that way. So the path itself has surprised us. There were people placed at different locations to help us around. So that has been a surprise element, and as well as a shocking thing, like I would say a discovery for me too, that you find good people still in the cities who are ready to help you at the places where you fall. And when you're doing good work, there are people always to support and uplift you and help you to get through the difficult times that you face. So I guess people support has been a very much surprise, because most of the founders or startups I meet, they feel that there are so many challenges. But in Ahmedabad, whenever we had a big challenge, we had somebody big to support us as well. So that has been a surprise element for us.
That's amazing, actually. So, what are the various services that you're providing, and what is your future plan ahead? Like, what you're going to add more into your app or into your services?
So we've recently added a very innovative. I guess there is a technical glitch again. Okay, it's fine. So we've recently added a very innovative concept. It is called the greenobazaar. So greenobazaar is our online platform through which we sell pan India. It is our own brand, and Farmse is the brand of the product. So now we've recently started the greenobazaar. The greenobazaar is basically like India's first juice bar, wherein you can cycle and make your own juice. So it is basically a zero waste juice concept, wherein you can pedal, you can cycle, and on the cycle itself, you can make your own juice.
Okay.
Are you there?
No, you can speak. I am just dealing with it because you are recording. So I'll make sure in the editing. Okay.
Okay. So greenobazaar is one of the India's first sustainable juice bar. You can pedal and make your own juices. So people are actually coming to our store. So these cycles are placed outside our stores. So greenobazaar serves fresh cold pressed juices, and we soon plan to add soups and salads as well. So the concept here is it's a zero waste juice bar. So you come, you pedal in front of yourself, you make your own juice on the cycle, and that juice is served to you either in the fruit shell itself or the coconut shell. So we are not using any kind of disposables, no paper, no plastic. This completely a sustainable juice bar served with no added sugar, nothing. So you get fresh juice. You burn your calories as well. You've saved a bit of carbon emissions, which generate from generation of electricity. So it's a win-win for everybody. So that is one experience that we've recently added. And other than those, in the services, as I've told you, we cater to all kinds of needs that are family needs. So starting from your morning brush to the dairy, to your vegetables, fruits, groceries, kitchen items, utility items like bamboo brushes, metallic straws, cosmetics, paraben-free and no chemicals cosmetics. We do a wide range of hampers. Our hampers are really loved across the city. So we do a wide range of hampers. So Diwali, we did big corporate orders. Christmas, we have a range of gifting hampers, and all hampers related to our concept, sustainability, natural, healthy, and organic. So we use least of the plastic, packed in the most sustainable way. So that also have been loved, because now people are moving away from sweets and looking for, unique gifting options. Other than that, I would say, what else? These are the major category of products that we do, and in future we also supply to a lot of stores already. A lot of stores keep our products in various cities, so that is one channel wherein we are also going to expand. B2B is the segment. So the future stands with, we already have 2 franchisee stores in Ahmedabad, and we are soon planning to open more in other cities of India. And online is one space where we want to focus on a lot. So we'll come aggressively now on Amazon and other platforms.
Okay, that's really amazing. So my last question to you, what advice would you like to give to this generation and to the techie people, who are into tech industry?
I guess my only advice that I have learned at a very young age, because we started soon after we finished our studies, is don't plan much. Get into it, get into the ocean, and you'll start learning. Of course, there is a little bit of paperwork required. One mistake that we had made was we didn't pay much attention to systems. So while you start with this, start rolling out your plan, but with the plan itself, you start putting the systems in place, so that when the organization grows, those systems help you to scale fast. But the biggest piece of advice that I can only give is, if you're planning something, if you have any idea and if you're just stopping कि मैं उसको plan करके, I'll draw those spreadsheets and see ये होगा तो ये करूँगा, इसको ऐसे हो जाएगा तो I'll do that. I'll discuss with 50 people, take their reviews, and then start in the most safest way. That doesn't work. When you start going through that road, you'll have so many obstacles that you never plan. So just go. And while you go, some way you'll realize and start seeing the future automatically, rather than just planning on the laptop itself. So just
Right.
get into it. If you have any idea, just discuss with some of the people, get an initial idea and start doing it. And today the mediums are so many, like Instagram has given such a big channel for anybody to just start. So you can always test try your thing that you want to do. But don't, just plan, right? Most of the people just keep planning and do not start. So my advice is just
Okay, that was a very good piece of advice. And last one, what would you like to say about our channel Techy Expert?
I guess I heard about Techy Expert through a friend, me Jen, who runs Craft Easy, and it's a technology platform again. So I guess the platform is great, and as I was discussing with Shrikant also when we had an initial call, it is for our business as well. Technology is something that we miss out. Like I'm a finance guy, I'm a CA, Rajan is an MBA who's in marketing, but we still feel the lack of a technology guy in our team. So we ourselves are looking for a CTO, Chief Technology Officer for the company, and technology is so important in today's businesses. Like I'm into a FMCG thing, and I can realize like it is one of the most important element of the business now. And if we had a technology guy, we would have scaled to another level. Right. So technology is very important, and any business for that matter should start inculcating technology in their businesses, because that is what would differentiate you from your competitors as well, and that would help you delegate a lot of work that you're dependent for the manpower. So rather than depending on the people, it's better to be dependent on technology, and that helps you to scale far faster as compared to depending on the manual work. So good work that you guys are doing, bringing such startups in front of people and connecting the technology dots that feel lack. And I'm hopeful that this our association or somebody, maybe we find some CTO or some technology guy from your network itself.
For sure. So thank you so much for your precious time, and it was lovely talking to you. I enjoyed what you said and learned so many things. I'm sure our audience will also love this video. So audience, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any question, you can write down in the comment section. So Yash, thank you.
Thank you.